Okay, hi guys, here, let me turn off the beeping. So we got no more beeping for anybody, which is awesome. Okay, so this is going to be a short and sweet one. I tried to use the other tablet. For any of you that tried to see, I was just trying to go live. I was trying to use my other tablet because I don't have much battery life on this one. But I just wanted to quick give you guys just a quickie of how I are going to package my... These are the ones we did the other day. They're dry. That's the frosted bomb tops. You guys remember the shells I did in the waves? These are dry. Frosting is good and dry, hard. There's the shell, and there they go. So I guess first off, I'll show you how I do these ones. A couple different ways I could do them. Normally, if I was just wrapping a bubble bar, I wouldn't shrink wrap it. I would use what they call like restaurant or deli paper. There's, it comes in this stuff, many different styles, colors, plain, fancy, whatever. It's just them. It's sort of almost waxy paper, kind of like shiny one side, dull on the other. And I would normally, like I said, wrap my bubble bars in them, and they stay dry. You don't have to worry about anything. I just package them up, real cute, like that. But because it's got a bath bomb, obviously you have to keep the moisture away from them. So what I figured I would do for this, which is nothing spectacular, but I have my shrink wrap bags here. I get them from Uline. Just nice big package of 500. I think it's 500. Yep, 500 6x700 gauge shrink wrap poly whatever thing. Hi guys. I know I tried to make the other one work. It didn't. So the trick is here, let's hope they fit. But what I'm going to have to do with these, and probably the same with the shells. So maybe I will do the shell one first. Yeah, we'll do a shell one first. So normally, like I said, the shell ones, the plain shell ones, are flat on the bottom. There's nothing really to support them, so I'm just going to put them on cardboard. I may have to cut this down, but for right now, for showing you sakes, I'm just going to show you. I just put it on the cardboard. Obviously, it has to fit your shrink wrap bags and your bomb. And that happens with mine. Sometimes they're a little too high, and I can't. Here comes Charlie. So yeah, this one I'm going to have to cut. But just to give you the idea, it fits in there. I will cut this back probably to about there. And then I just take my heat sealer. I have a couple of them, but here's one just to show you, if I can show you. This is my heat sealer. Got a great deal on this one. I actually ended up getting two because they were so cheap. Not cheap, but like inexpensive. And this one doesn't have metal on it, so I don't electrocute myself like I did on the last one. So anyway, so that's how I'm going to have to do just the shell ones. And apparently, from what I'm looking at right now, I guess these guys are probably going to need a board too. Sorry, Kitty, you can't get through because I hit all your... Go ahead. And as far as those... Go ahead. As far as those boards, like, I always keep any kind of hard cardboard. Like I told you guys, I am a massive recycler, reducer, whatever. So anytime I have something that has layers with cardboard, extra card stock, whatever, I'll use this and I'll just save them. Cut them down to whatever size I need. If you don't want the boring white or beige side, you can get this awesome cardstock paper. You can get it in many different styles. Let me just show you. There's... like, really, well, I didn't show you anything there at all nice, did I? They got music notes, which I don't know if you can see, old-fashioned keys, just to make it look that much nicer instead of looking at that, you'll be looking at the paper, okay? So that's just an idea. Now, as far as the frosted ones go, as in the normal-shaped round bath bombs, well... I'll just show you. Here's the ones I did that weren't frosted, that I put the shell, because I mixed up what you guys were saying, but I put the shell truffles on top. Those I will just shrink wrap. I put them in my bag, tie, and shrink wrap. So, as far as the frosted ones go, you guys are always like, I get asked if the frosting withstands heat shrinking and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do just to show you is I take my bag, there's the bomb with the frosting on top. Nice and solid, by the way, not powdery, nothing. I was so happy with these. So I put them in my bag. like so. And basically what I do is I will tie it with a ribbon, usually, okay, or twist tie it if I have to hold it. So what can I use right now just to show you? I know, Fury. Let's just try. Oh, I'm going to end up using up all my time. I'm sorry. I'd get prettier ribbon than this, but I always try to match my ribbon or a theme or put nice quirting on it or whatever, right? Ouch, Charlie, don't, please. Okay, for right now, just for the sake of doing this, I'm just going to tie it to show you, and I'll change the ribbon after. Because, like I said, I'm on a time limit with this stupid battery. So here's my bomb. I usually just tie the top. I have to do it on my lap, I'm sorry. Just for a sec. Okay, so it's tied, just like that. And then, stay away from me, Charlie, this will get hot. Take my little heat gun, which is actually a paint stripper proper heat gun, okay? And I start, when I do it, at the bottom, on low, and I turned off the beeper. Hold on, you're going to have to deal with my beeping for a second. Everything's plugged into that plug. So on low, you should do it on something, because these get hot on the hands. But I do the corners first. So you get the idea. I gotta put it down just for a sec because I don't want to burn my fingers. And I should be showing you, I know. I'm doing the bomb part right now. Trying to get rid of my wrinkles. Okay. So now we get up to the frosted part. I just want to show you that it's okay other than being hot on the fingers. Oh, that's hot. So just so you see, it does not melt the frosting. Hands, yes. And then you just go over it afterwards, obviously, to smooth out all the wrinkles, which I can't do and try to show you at the same time, but you get the idea. Because I want it way prettier than that. Because to me, that's not pretty. That is not as smooth as I'd like it. So I will definitely go over it again. But I just want to show you that it doesn't affect the frosting. And these will ship great. I mean, you can put them in a box if you like to. Wrap it with tissue. However, whatever. So basically, that's how I do all my frosted ones. Same idea. And you could, like I said, in a box or what have you. You know what? Just for the sake of seeing if one of these bubble guys actually fit in here. Oh, I hear children home. Hi, Shane.
Hi.
So there's one that's done.
You didn't go to school today.
You did?
Right.
Yeah. So this is it. I don't have a board on the bottom. It might not even fit. If this is the case, if it didn't fit, let's see, fingers crossed, I would take my sheets of shrink wrap. Careful. My sheets of shrink wrap and make my own, you know, proper thing.
Do you have any Febreze? Are you doing a video? Mom?
With sand made of milk. Oh, that would be cute. Yeah, like I said, packaging, I haven't really given it much thought. I was just showing for in the meantime now, like, you don't want to leave these out too long. The bubble bar part will be fine, but I just wouldn't want a chance moisture getting, you know, into this bomb part. So, yeah, even if I wanted to do it up fancier later, I can. But to keep them good and safe or whatever, you know, I could do that. Shrink it up. Shaney?
Huh? Do you know where the Febreze is?
Yeah, when you walk upstairs and you look at the coffee table that's not there anymore,
yeah.
The trunk, it's right there on the floor.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Was I saying?
Cake as well.
What? See how flustered? Okay, so anyways, yeah, like I said, you could just package it like that, shrink it, make it cuter, and then, like I said, I would do probably, you know, like maybe fancy she sells charms, or something just to make it cuter. Like I'm saying, it's not a, you know. And then as far as like say these little guys, they're pretty little. You could always do these as 2 in a set if you wanted to. Or, you know, just as an extra in a treat box or do whatever. But I just want to show you, like, you guys don't need to be afraid of shrink wrapping this frosting. Be it in a bomb, in an actual cupcake. And like I said, get fancy. I've got tulle, I've got ribbon, I've got like a gazillion different things. Let me me just show you something here. Do I have any of these left? These were my, yeah, I got a couple left. These were my leftovers. I forgot I should put these back in the shop. I've got leftover cupcakes from before. I don't know if you guys can see them. These are the chocolate, it was chocolate cream soda, or chocolate orange, whatever. The little chocolate bar soap. You guys can see those. Little straw, and then obviously 2 colors of frosting plus the bath bomb. So I've got those in a couple different containers, but same idea. And I have 2 rubber duckies left. These were for spring, so that tells you how old they were. Spring, we are now, like, we're talking spring last year when I did these, right? So, or maybe I didn't do them. No, I don't know. You guys saw when I made these. It was a while ago. So, they haven't really faded. I've had them protected, mind you. I don't know if that's as orange as that one is. Let's have a look. Yeah, I guess they're about the same. This one might have faded a tiny bit, but it's not really. This one is more vibrant orange. This just looks orange. But it might have been, like, I did clay, I think, in some of them. But this, I have these left. I took them out of my shop, but they were on sale for like $5 if anybody wants them. I've got, how many left now? I have 6 left, so I do have 6 of those left. But like I said, you don't have to worry, back to my point, you don't have to worry about the heat gun affecting your frosting. It would probably melt the soap, like the melt and pour soap, before it would actually melt the frosting, which is really strange because you guys know that I told you as you're working with it, if you want to get it to be soft again, you throw it in the microwave. That has to be as long as there's been no air to it and it hasn't become completely solid. That is more of the lines of when it's more like a Play-Doh and it's still soft, but you've got it sealed off in a container and it's going to be reused again. Don't try to reuse something that's hardened already by thinking you can bust it up and nuke it. I haven't done it. I don't think it would work. I would just use it for bubble bath. Obviously crumble it up if you had leftovers and that happened to it. But yeah, throw it in and make a bubble bath dust or something. But so they turned out pretty nice. I'm happy with them. How long do I draw the frosting before I shrink wrapped? Well, when did I make these bombs the other day, guys? It's been what? 3 days? I'm assuming it was about 3 days. You'll have to look at the date of when I made these. You guys watched me do the shell piping and stuff. Mind you, this isn't as... Well, I guess it's still pretty thick. I was going to say it's not as high as a cupcake would be. But I mean, these ones somewhat are. Like, they're in a hole and then up top, and it's still the same. I don't know, I usually go about 3 days for my frosting. I mean, it's hard to touch in 24 hours. It's solid, you could package it, but if you're really worried about, like, packaging and shipping it off, I go 3 days. So, yeah, this has only been about 3 days. Yeah, it's 3 days, guys. Oh, who's just said that about my hair? So anyways, I'm going to wrap these rest of them after. I just wanted to show you that. Did you guys want to see the head? By the way, that's why I haven't been on in 2 days. 2 days? Has it been 2 days? It took me 2 days to do this. Okay? I'll show you, then I got to put it back. It took 2 days, my friends. 2 freaking days. And I'm not kidding. 2 days, all Singali twists, and yeah, it looks like great crap when it's down. But there it is. Can you guys see it? I decided it was time. It was almost spring, so I wanted my braids back. I know, I'm a freak, so now I gotta put them back up. Nice going, guys. Anyways, I'll do it in a minute. So that's, yeah, I had to do them. I get in a stage in the summer, spring, whatever, and I want to do my head, so. Is there any questions, guys? Will I quick flip this back? Any questions for any of you? Or can I see if there's any? Well, yeah, naturally. Oh, what? My hair's pretty or the bombs are pretty? I think it looks a bit nutty when it's down, but it's a lot easier to take care of and to sleep in and stuff, I'll tell you. But man, were my arms tired. I had issues with my legs the last couple days. So normally I would be standing up in the hall or in the bathroom in the mirror to do this. I actually ended up dismantling the mirror. And I had to do it on my bed sitting down because I couldn't get my legs to work for 2 days. So I thought, well, crap, I gotta do this. I started it, so I wanted to make sure I finished it, right? Oh my god, it's so thick though. I know my hair was thick before, but wow, is it thick now? Okay, let's see. This is a lot of work, guys. Okay, is that better? There we go. Yeah, I know, it's my refusal to grow up, isn't it? Okay. Oh, the bombs will be great. Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about the bombs breaking or anything like that right now. I mean, unless you, like, if you tossed one or you dropped it on the floor and smashed it, literally, yeah. But as far as the frosting going with regular handling and like, I'm not being super gentle here right now, you know? Like, I'm actually normally more gentle with my bombs, normal bombs, when I'm packaging, but these last few batches I've been doing have been... and these are, by the way, without using, these are used with Heidi's dyes, so Amazing Color Solutions. I did not use, I never used any castor, and I did these ones where I sprayed with the hazel, and I think a couple things of alcohol before I added the oil, and that seemed to actually make the texture, like, I'm talking, there's not even an ounce. Not even a tiny bit of powder whatsoever. So these are the ones I didn't show you guys me making. The ones I showed you making, these ones, I'll have to go back and check the video out for what I used as far as how I sprayed this one. I think I said to you I might have been spraying a bit too much near the end. It's not super powdery at all by any means to the touch normally. But where I started to scrape it out, shit, there goes my battery, guys, soon. Where I started to scrape it out, it got a little bit powdery, but I can just blast that with a bit of alcohol and it'll harden it all up. Anyways, guys, that was my warning. My battery's gonna cut off. I didn't use the liquid surfactant in either of them, only the frosting. There was no liquid surfactant in any of the bomb mixes this time. It was... Go back and watch what I did for the bombs. It was my normal standard bling recipe. It was just the way that I wanted to activate the color. Instead of doing my normal oil first and then spray, or mixing my oil with my alcohol, like the turkey red with the alcohol. I didn't do that this time either. So we'll go back. I'll go back and watch it too and see. But anyways, guys, my battery's going to cut off. The whole idea was why I was going to do the other stuff, but... yeah, frosting was the other liquid, and I actually really like it quite a bit. I do. I'm going to see if I can work something else from that concoction and make a different product for us. See if I can figure out something, eh? But anyways, guys, like I said, that battery powery thing is going to go. Yeah, I think I'll do a coffee chat this weekend. Is anybody up for a coffee chat this weekend? Saturday, tomorrow, we can maybe do that? Sound like a plan? I'll see if we can work out a coffee chat this weekend, maybe tomorrow. Okay, guys, and maybe I will do the... Someone asked me to do the red. Somebody wants me to show them how to get the bombs red as someone's posted in the group. I will work on that, and I'll do some black for you guys. How's that? Okay, guys, take care. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome Friday night. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you, but touch wood and fingers crossed, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Okay? Take care, guys, and ask away if you have any questions, and you can send me PMs, too. I'm available. This thing's attached to my app. Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Take care, guys.